Hello guys, welcome back. This is Dr. Cool Auto Fix. In this video today, I have a product from a company called GOOLOO. This is the product. This very product here is air inflator, which is used to pump your cars, your motorcycle, your soccer ball, your bicycle, anything literally, your air raised mattress that uses air. And today we're going to be unboxing this very product, and I'm going to tell you every trick that is behind this. And I'm also going to be leaving the link below this very video description here. So if you're interested in getting this very product, which is very good, which I'm going to recommend you buy. So I'm also going to be including a coupon code that's going to give you a discount if you are making purchase of this very product. What's the name and what's the company that sent me this very product? This is Upbeatplus. This is not a beat maker item. This is air inflator. And the name of the company is GOOLOO. That is GOOLOO. That is GOOLOO. So let's go into unboxing this and see what is inside and how it functions. So simply, okay, and here you go. I'm going to be turning the camera this way so that it's going to be focusing here more than on my face, because it's not my face that is about to be reviewed for this very product. So the first thing I come out here, and we have another just into this. It came with this. We're going to open them one after the other, and this is the main product. So I'm going to keep it here, and inside again have this cover, and we got the manual, operating manual, and we got the pipe which you can fit in here, which I'm gonna demonstrate just in a moment. I don't want to leave things so packed up out. And it has different retrofits which you can use for different applications, and it has a Type-C charging, USB charging, and pretty much this look quite cool. Not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, and the last thing that is here, it came with a portable bag so that you don't stain it, and you can see it right there as it's labeled Upbeatplus. If you look at it right now, you're gonna see it. So that's good. So let's keep all this aside and go into diving into the real show. So I'm gonna keep this here, and the user manual. I'm also gonna be demonstrating how to use this very device. This is a lifesaver in my own analysis because it have a multi-purpose function which can help you in a critical situation where I doesn't know exactly what's inside here. Okay, with this also you can be able to plug it and charge it on your car. That looks very quality. I use a standard that should be 12 volts standard pin. I'm gonna go back to put this back in place. Okay, now the next thing we're going to be looking at here is this, and the big guy in the house, which is the main reason for this very video here. This is the Upbeatplus. It's 7,800 milliamp battery. So at one push button here, it should come on, and it has a very good LED display. Okay, it's on already. I'm not just saying it because the light here is too bright, but if I can put my hands like this, you can see the battery light showing right there. So it's on, and even the LED here are also showing, but because I'm under a very heavy light. So we have different modes here. If you look at it, you have the one for car, we have the one for motorcycle, we have the one for bicycle, and we have the one for b-ball, that's a basketball. Now I think these modes are all preset loaded in here because this very device here, it's a game changer, and not just a game changer, it's a lifesaver. The company claims that this can actually be 4 times faster than every other product which I've come across in the market here, or in the market. And we have SOS light, and it can also serve as a power bank, which you can plug in from here to charge your phone. As a matter of fact, while we are talking about it, it should be, we should be putting it in place. So the USB port which you can use to charge it can also be used reversely proportional to charge, and voila, it's charging my phone. That is incredible. Oh my goodness. So that's a multi-purpose device. So if you switch it this way around, right, with this same cord, that's good. Just snug it right in here. So this one goes into your standard phone charger, which you can use to charge your phone to charge this. So with the 7,800 milliamp battery, this thing can juice up to really hold out. So now the next thing we want to be doing here is try this fitting here. I'm doing all this without even reading the manual. That is how user friendly this is, guys. And boom. Oh, I get it. Even without reading the manual, just imagine that simplicity. And it's nothing. You guys saw me when I brought out the manual. I haven't even read it, and I was able to do all this without even reading the manual, and that's cool. However, let's see, will I be able to operate this efficiently without using the manual? I doubt, because it has multiple modes for car, for motorcycle, for bicycle, and it has for your b-ball. So you guys can see right here. So it has the touch side here. I have on the touch, so you should just hold it down. You press it multiple times, it will start blinking. and that's this button right here. That's the one for touch. So if you look at it, it's pretty much I have definitely this is the mode which they just inscripted M there, and you have the plus to quickly add up the program, because one good feature about this very product here, which I've seen some people talk about, is it has a tendency of being programmed. So if your bicycle tire is 60 psi that it takes, maybe like your car takes about 35 psi, the passenger side all the tires 35 psi. So you can pre-program this to be able to inflate a tire from 0 to 35 psi, and it will automatically shut off when it's done. That is one of the coolest features. Do you know the reason why? Because that's going to save you from overinflating your tire or damaging your tire. So that's why I say that this is a lifesaver. You can't imagine the hassle people go through when they run on flat tires. And having this very portable device, you can just I get it out here. How did I do that? Let me still show you quickly. When you put it, you just twist it, and once you hear click, it has snugged in. It's ready to inflate anything you want to inflate. Now let's go into those retrofits, like this one here. Different head can go in like this one. This can be used, this very metallic one can be used to pump your soccer ball. There are ones for your bicycle, and there are ones for different purposes. So it's a whole lot of versatile usage. It has a lot of versatile usage for it. That's why I like it. And the easy interface, the user-friendly interface. Now, for you to remove this, you don't need to pull it, right? If you pull it, you can create a damage, though it's going to be really hard, because when it gets knocked in, it's hard. So when I turn it in reverse, it's not going to make any sound, then it's released. So that's a good one. So if you see here, there are some seals, O-ring seals that are here, which is making sure that it fit in tightly there so that it doesn't have any air leaks. So the next phase we're going to be talking about here, we have the last port, which I just showed you. It's coming from this right guy here, which I showed you guys previously. Let's say that you don't have a power at home and this is going flat, then you can plug this to your cigarette charger, lighter charger, and get this into the DC, and boom, and you can be able to charge it. So there is no any excuse why you want to have this at the glove compartment of your car and your car is running flat. No. So once that is done, all this whole thing, you can just put it back in here and throw it into your glove compartment. Now we're going to be looking at the menu before I go. So, oh, that's lovely, buddy. Really cool. What can possibly go wrong? Have something like this and you just leave it right there in your glove compartment. It's as portable as, I think it weighs less than 4 pounds or so. So guys, now let's go into the other side, which is the menu. And that's for this one here. This looks very stodgy. The quality, wow, seriously. So you can see how inside looks, because that's where it pierces the valve. A lot of you guys are going to be asking, why am I sweating so hard? Well, that's a question I'm going to answer you guys later. So as for the menu, it's a whole lot, right? It's a whole lot. Okay, just like I told you guys, the mode unit switch button is the M, which is the one right on top here. Where is that, guys? So if you need to know more details about how to operate this carefully, you should read this. But the next video I'm going to be making, I'm going to be demonstrating how to use this for your bicycle, your cars, your everyday household uses. Okay, before usage, you're going to pull out this and peel it gently. When you peel it off, it will reveal for you to see it there. Now you can see it. So that right now you can see that it's like a motorcycle. You press this mode, you go to bicycle. Press this mode, you go to soccer ball. Press this, you go to multiple. You go to this, you press car. So let's say the 2.5 bars. That's the moment. Okay, 3. Okay guys, so let's go for the demonstration on the usage. After peeling off the face, let's power this. Now how did I get here? Go over to the menu, go to over this. Let's say you want to pump your car to the bar, you can increase it to 3 points. Let's see how far a car can be able to take. You can be able to give a car. Okay, the car maximum can only go 4.4 bars. So let's say you want to put 4 bar, which is this. As soon as you're done, you just depress this start button. You see it's working immediately and pumping air out of there. So let's go try it out on your real car and see what's up. And once you go over menu, how do you power this off? Don't worry about that. It's automatically shuts off by itself when it filled up or when you left it. You don't need to push this to power it off when you are done. So let's go for the demonstration right here. So without wasting your time, we're going to be heating outside. To demonstrate this, as a matter of fact, one of my car is flat. The tire is flat. So we're going to see how long it's going to take to use this to juice up that very tire from 0 to 35 psi and see how this meet whatsoever the hell manufacturers have claimed. So this is going to be 100% honest. I'm on no one side. I'm on neutral to tell you exactly how this product is, my honest opinion about it. Got the cable, got the pipe, everything. So guys, let's move over to the next phase. Okay, guys, here about to demonstrate the Upbeatplus, and I have a critical situation on ground which I often talk about, that this device is going to be your lifesaver. So with the explanation which I've given you guys so far, I'm going to go ahead and punch in the car mode and see how long, without editing the video or increasing the speed, the time lapse, and let's see how long it's gonna take for it to juice up this very tire here from 0 to 40 psi or 35 psi. So with this, let me go ahead and screw it on. Remember, this is auto shut off. Now I want to put this, then I want to show you guys something. I've got it set up. I want to tell you that this company actually did something interesting. I was thinking, where am I going to be putting the retrofits, which you can be using some other time, like I pocket this one here. In the bag here, there is a little secret box, and let me show you. Here is it here, and they design it in such a way that even when you flip this upside down, it's not going to throw away. So this little box inside here is where you can open and put this other tiny the retrofit for your soccer ball and others that you're not using, that you're not unscrewing. Once you're done, look at it right here. So even when you flip the bag this way, it doesn't fall off. So that is a very good thing. I commended them for that. So now let's go up with this. Gonna push the button, and first in power. Once it's on, I can go up into this. Is there's quite a lot of light here. Even to see it is very hard. Okay, finally. Okay, I powered it on. Even with the light, sorry, I made a mistake. You have to depress the button. Press and hold the button down before it will power up. And even as the light is shining, the sun is shining very high right now, I can still see it that is on the car mode. Though you guys might not be able to see. So let me unscrew it and show you guys and see if you can be able to spot it from the camera. So to power it on, you need to press and hold down the button. I'm doing all this without reading through the manual. That is how user-friendly this is. So let me go ahead and screw this on. And let's start. We're going to test this on this car. We're going to test it on the bike now. Let's pump it up. Wow, it's coming up, guys. Let me get the camera closer. When once it reaches up to the right PSI, which you have programmed it from here, it's gonna shut off automatically by itself. So what I programmed it for here is 4 bars. I don't even know what 4 bars is in PSI. I gotta be honest with you guys. But so far so good.
also it's calculating how many bars it has given it. And so far, I don't think I'm gonna go up to that 4 bar because it has already 1.6 bars and it's looking pretty here. So I'm only gonna give it like 2 bars and see what's gonna happen. So far it's 1.7 bar from 0 to 1.7 bar. Wow. This is impressive, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. So guys, let me check. Now it's 2.1 bar and so far so good. And the battery has dropped per bar. I mean the battery, no, it's not fully charged when I got it, when they sent it to me, and I haven't charged this since I got it. So before I even started the testing, before I started doing the reviewing, it has 3 bars, and now to pump this tire from 0 to get into 2.3 bars, 1 bar out of the battery is out. But so far this is just more than enough, so I can shut it down right now because yeah guys, this is incredible guys. Oh my goodness. Let me be honest with you guys, I've used a lot of different products, but this one is quite satisfying, seriously. So what I programmed it, let me flip the camera so that I'll show you guys. Let me flip the camera. Okay, here we go. What I programmed it is 4 bars, and what it takes to inflate my tire from 0 flat to this point that it is right now is 2.3 bars. So the pressure that's currently inside this tire right now is 2.3. So which means this tire can be able to take up to 4 bars. That's impressive. For this little device to be able to do such, I wouldn't lie to you guys, I'm impressed. Right now, as for the time it takes to pump this car, reduce this tire from 0 to this 2.3 bars, you guys can calculate it because I made sure I don't edit that part. I didn't increase the time lapse or anything, so you can measure that up for yourself and use it to compare with any other product out there. So for now, after this, the next one I'm going to be making right now is going to be to power up a motorcycle. So let's go. For now, to unscrew this is very simple. Just unscrew from here and you're done. Okay, the next one we want to try out here is the one for motorbike. I use this motorbike mostly to do some lot of job within the bush areas, so that's like you guys can see it very good like this. So now I want to plug it in here. There's something I want to tell you guys which I'm missing already. This device is not just only good for pumping, it can also use to detect how many pressures which your motorcycle tire or whatsoever is. Now it's also got to press and hold on. When you flash the trail light, it comes on. Now you guys can see right here. So we did a car previously, so I want to go ahead and press mode and shift to motorcycle. So and right now it can read this tire pressure. It's telling you that what is the pressure that's currently inside this very tire is 21 psi, and you can take it up to 54. Let's take it to 30 psi, and we can do that by simply pressing down the minus button here. Let's take it to 30 psi. Currently what is there is 21 psi. That's very good. So if you're suspecting that your tire is overinflated, you can just plug it in and it will tell you exactly how many psi, that is pressure, pounds pressure inch mercury, that is currently inside the car. So let's take it down to, okay, it's more than that. So now this is 30 psi. Now since you're ready, I'm gonna go ahead and push the button and it should start pumping the tire. And when once it reaches 30 psi, it's gonna shut off. Meanwhile, oh, okay, that is incredible. It has shut off to tell you it has reached 30 psi. Now before you go into pumping your tire, it's very good that you look at the label. You can see here the maximum you should go is 40 psi, and what I just did here is 30 psi, so it's within the range. If you go out of the 40 psi which they instructed here, you're gonna blow up this very tire. And the safe feature of this very product, which I love so much, is you just saw me, I programmed this spare tire here for it, this product to inflate this tire to 30 psi. From 21 psi it was, and as soon as it got there, it stopped automatically. And it made alarm noise and made a check mark there that this is good. The next one we're going to be trying is on a my bicycle, my Carrera bicycle. So let me stop this and see how far this can go before I stop this very video reviewing this very product in that critical review. Just like we did in the car, you can simply unscrew this. There's going to be just a few air that's going to leak out. That's okay. And we are good. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in there. That's good. Okay guys, this is my Carrera mountain bike. And for the purpose of demonstration of this very video here, this bicycle came with two kinds of tube. The normal regular size retrofit, which you can see here, which is for the closed bike, and the new model type. Now we got this new model, which you guys can see here. So I want to see how I can be able to use it to inflate the both old and new model today. Now let's get to it. So the first thing first here, I want to start with this very new model. And it's not going to be the same retrofit with the one you use in pumping your car. And that is what is very bad. From the company called GOOLOO. That is GOOL. GOOL. GOOLOO. Now that's why this their very cool feature comes into play. Because this very little portable bag here, which come along with the product, help to make things better. You know, so let's go back. Okay. So I have not tried this before, but I think it's going to be very simple. You see it here, it fits very simply without you removing this one. You don't need to remove this very one which you use in pumping your car. In either ways, maybe you're using it to pump your soccer ball, it's still the same thing. Let me try on the retrofit for your soccer ball and see. So because this is the thorough review video, so it should cover up everything. Now a lot of you guys are going to be seeing there is no rubber here, so it's going to be leaking air. That is lie, because there is a rubber inside here that acts like a gasket, so it doesn't leak air. Now this is a retrofit for your soccer ball, your b-ball, and it fits just right in, so you don't need to remove this. And they did it in such a way that you don't need a plier. You can use your hand only. Now once it ties snugly, this is not going to move easily again. That is very, very ingenious, because if you're inflating car tires, you need this head to be rolling as it's rolling for you to screw it. So let me try this one and see what we're going to have here, and see if it's going to do the same thing it does. Okay, it's moving, but it's quite little. That's good for the bicycle. Now let's go into inflating this and see if it's gonna work, and this if it's gonna be the same shape for every. So first I'm gonna loosen up this one a little bit. I have nothing to lose, absolutely nothing. Okay, well, I am not quite seeing it fitting in, but it has fitted in. Let me go ahead and power it up, and let's see what's gonna happen. Let me back up the camera a little bit. Back up the camera and zoom in back a little bit. So okay, let me hold down the button, and once you show 3 dots here, it powers on. Okay, for this one we have done the motorcycle, so we're going to be going on the bicycle. Press a nice bicycle, so it can go 39 psi. Let's see how far it can go for bicycle. 40, I think it's about 54 or 52. Okay, it's more than that. Oh, 60. Oh, now you guys can see it. So at this point it can even go up to 70 psi, 80. I'm setting so it can actually literally damage your tire, so you want to set it to the right parameter. Most bicycle like this one, if we take a look at it, is around 50 psi maximum. So let's reduce it to 50 psi, 50 or 60. Okay, let's say 60 psi. Right now let's push it and see. It's pumping, it's dumping. That's lovely. That's cool. I never thought it's actually going to work on the newer model valve, because as for the older one I was actually thinking, and due to that I was a little bit skeptical of going to, you know, what I think. So I can go ahead and lose it up. Now we're gonna try it on the old one. I did remember I have to try everything. I don't have a soccer ball here, else I should be able to try it. I've tried it. It's charged my phone. I can go ahead and tighten this valve up and close it. Now let's come back to the old system. So here we go. Let's see how this is going to play out. Well, I'm certain that this is actually going to work. Now I got a trick, because for the bicycle when you're screwing it, it's going to be reversing. So I want to go ahead and pull this one out. Right. So after tightening it, over here. Now you guys have seen it. Now you can come over here, all right, and snap it right in there. Now let's go ahead and we can give this one, let's try to reduce this one to 50 psi. You press and hold, 3 light flashes, it comes on. Okay, it's still in a bicycle mode. Don't forget, this is bicycle mode, so if you press here, it goes to ball, car. There are other utilities out here which you can monitor on your own, and this one is bicycle. So let me try to take this one back to 50 psi, program it to 50 psi from this negative here, minus 50 psi. Here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and press it, and it should start pumping. Why does it move fast? Because there is already an air inside this very system, and it's done. So guys, this is a very lovely and portable product, a lifesaver in my experience so far. I have done car, I have done motorcycle, I have done a bicycle, 2 different valves, and it works at the same. It works very well. So you remember how we tie this, because it can find a little bit difficulty in tightening with this one. So you can go ahead and anti-clockwise, just turn it anti-clockwise, and it should come off. Then you unscrew it from here. So guys, my overall take on this very product is good. So far, it has kept up, it has measured up, and it hasn't failed in any way. And its portability is what I think is one of that game changer. It has a cooling fan in here, because when it started pumping, started inflating your tires, it starts generating a little bit heat up. So guys, I don't think anything can go bad, can go wrong with this. This is very portable for you to put right into your glove compartment or put in your bag while you're going for camping, outdoor camping, or for hiking, or for biking, whichever. And you're running down, if you're running out of your phone battery, you can plug it in here, such as a power bank. And if your tire is running flat, the same. So it's a win-win situation. It's a power bank, it's air inflator, and it's portable. So this is a good product in my own analysis.